would like the 30-second campaign quiz, so please make sure your name and the date, 10/23, are at the top of that. I also would like the Jeopardy speak. Alright, so please hand that in, and then I'm going to give you 3 minutes, I can't give you longer, to talk about your questions that you've had about the article. Okay? I want you to talk about those questions for the last 3 minutes, and then the last minute, I need to give you the homework. Okay? Alright, so once you've handed this in, please open the article again, and please talk about those questions that you had.
Did you have any questions about it? I was wondering why all of a sudden the super PACs are like interested in funding these negative ads. And why negative ads? Why not positive ones? Wouldn't it be the
What were your questions, Austin?
I asked, like, do they only show more political ads in, like, swing states? Because, like, I don't see very many in California because it's mostly a Democratic state. And then I also asked, how does a person, like, who the opponent is talking about in a negative ad, how can they, like, defend themselves against the accusations?
Or your city?
It said, why are some states like swing states? Like, what makes them swing states? Like, what makes them different from other states that are like either red or blue? And then I said, like, wouldn't lying, like, on your first run, like, the first time you run, if you lie and you like bend the truth, wouldn't that hurt you if you decided to run again?
What makes a good question, guys, to ask? How do you know how to write your questions? Are these...
Good question. Like, if you read the content really well, then coming up with a content question would be pretty easy to read.
Yeah, so what is a content question?
Like,
What does that mean?
A question that you can get the answer from reading the text.
That you will answer by reading the text? Or that you won't?
You will.
You will?
Sure.
Anything to add to that? No? Okay, so these are the questions that if we're basically creating questions, so if somebody else read this, right, these could be comprehension questions for them to see whether or not they understood the material. Okay, cool. What's a content question?
Question about the content of the article, I guess. That's what I assume.
That you're wondering about, or that is addressed in the text?
I think that that's addressed in the text.
Okay. So all of the answers to your questions are in the text?
They might
Can I
not
have
be
the
in
last
the
half
text,
second,
but they're
you
based
guys?
on the text.
The
Okay.
last minute. So,
Thanks.
the homework.